What is good, boxing fans and gamers? It's your boy, Fight Night's Finest, the selfie commentator, back with another Fight Night Champion online match, but this one is a little bit different. You see me showing you the punch stats from before, and what I'm doing here is we're going to take a critical look at a match that two subs of mine had that graciously came to the stream of when I was casting League of Legends on Compete League. That link can be found in the description. But because they did so, they was having a match while they were in chat, and I said, why not? Why not? Why can't Marble record it, and then I'll take a look at it critically and not just commentate, but really just try to help them improve on their mistakes and their weaknesses so that they can get better. So with this video that you guys are taking a look at, it's going to be a lot different from what you usually see, and it might be a lot longer also. So on the side of Roberto Duran, let me pause this real quick. On the side of Roberto Duran, this is pretty much what you want to do. Early on, you want to use the jab to get onto the inside, kind of figure out your opponent's way of how he likes to move around the ring. Figure out how you want to cut the ring off, and then also go to the body really early. I feel like with Roberto Duran, you have the best chance of getting a first round knockdown. So you can also play extremely aggressive, or you can just stalk your opponent and see how they're going to move around the ring. For Timothy Bradley, it's a little bit of the opposite. Bradley can work the inside and the outside, but he's a lot less accurate on this game than Duran. So he has really good stamina, which works in his favor, but you gotta be on the outside against a power puncher like Duran. Not to say that you can't come in the inside, work the inside real quick, and then get out. If you play Fight Night Champion, you hear Teddy Atlas talk about the Viper-like qualities that that you may have if you're dashing in and out, and that's kind of the game plan I will bring here with Bradley. Try to maybe let Duran wear himself out and look for some power shots and some counters downstairs in order to really take advantage of this fight. Also, the video quality may not be as good as you guys are used to seeing, but Marble has a standard definition capture card, but this is more about trying to figure out ways to improve, not about how good the video looks. So let's continue on.
There's a good example of Tim.
So right there, there's the first mistake that I saw from Marble. Not really being in punching range. Let's back up a little bit here. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. You're going to see here, he's going to drop his hands after he gets punched. Not really in punching range to throw that uppercut to the body. Misses the 1-2. Where's the part where he gets hit in the face? We'll see it. That's the main thing I'm seeing though from Marble. He's not moving and punching at the same time. He's kind of stationary a lot of the time. And there it was. It was pretty much he stood out of range. He got popped with the jab, and then he ended up getting caught. So right now, Keaton is doing a really good job on the outside and also working the inside. But as Bradley, especially against a power puncher like this, you want to do quick work and then get out. Not just stand in the pocket and wait for the receipt. Let's go back and let's take a look at that again. I wish there was a way to play this in slow motion. So there's the two hooks downstairs to the body. You can see what I'm talking about. He gets out there, but then here he's overstaying his welcome, and because he overstays his welcome and he's looking to trade after he just scored 2 shots downstairs to the body, Marble ends up popping him with a right hook, and that's preventable. You saw in the punch stats that it was pretty much a high percentage landed on each fighter. With Bradley, you have to be defensive, and with Duran, there's no reason why you should be getting hit that much. We're going to continue on into this first round here. A lot of this is just a lot of slugging more than anything. It's too early to be shown these many combinations, it's just round 1. You really want to get the feel for what it is that your opponent's going to be doing. So I like to see a lot less combinations so far in the early going, and maybe some more jabs. You see the jab, and instead of trying to really establish dominance, try to figure out what he's up to. When you just come in here and you're showing off your entire arsenal, it doesn't leave you much for later on to surprise your opponent with. So here's the right hook. You see, one thing I like that Kane's doing, let me pause this real quick. One thing that I like that Kane is doing is he's throwing that uppercut whenever Marble's getting close to him and he's cutting the ring off. So whenever Bradley's up against the ropes, you see Duran really getting hit and pop with the uppercut. In this case, since Marble has Bradley's back towards the wall and really has the ring cut off. This is great positioning, and this is really where you want to be with a fighter like Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez, Tyson, any of the inside fighters that a lot of people play on this game. A lot of guys sit in the middle of the ring and they box, or they're on the outside. You really want to have your opponent up in the corner and trapped at an angle where he can't escape from. So right now, Marble doesn't even have to move. As long as Bradley takes that step to the right or wherever he decides to go. If he tries to go to the left, he's already completely cut off. If he tries to go to the right, he's going to pay the price for it. So see what happens here. Marble kind of lets him out of the corner by throwing combinations instead of just waiting. What he should have did is he should have waited to see what direction Bradley was going to head into and just step to his left, because that would have cut the ring off and he would have had him in great position to keep working him in that corner and not let him escape. So right now Marble's still on the inside, pretty much going to work. Then he stops into the middle of the ring, which is fine. But this is here where you really just want to kind of use the jab, and that's really good by Marble. By the way, I have not watched this fight before. I'm just kind of going with this as I keep going, as the fight's going, and I'll point out any mistakes that I see. So Marble's doing a really good job of working the body right now. I would like to see him maybe go with a double jab more. One upstairs, one downstairs, just to keep Keenan guessing. And Keenan did well in that first round. It was a pretty even first round, but Duran has the strength advantage. So with Duran having the strength advantage, you're gonna be at a disadvantage in terms of trades. So what Bradley should be looking to do, or aka Keenan should be looking to do right now, he should be looking to where he can hit Marble, aka Duran, cleanly without taking return fire. You guys hear me saying this a lot more often on the channel. Champions do not take return fire, and especially against a power puncher, you can't really afford to take the return fire because it's just not going to go well for you on the scorecard. So that first round, just due to the cleaner shots and the more powerful and effective shots, I got to give that first round to Marble. Just because I felt like his work was a lot cleaner. Not that Keenan didn't have good moments, but understanding the strengths of both fighters, I think Keenan's fighting the wrong fight. So he lands the first shot. So when you land the first shot here, you see Marble just pretty much walking into his punches, having that high guard, kind of how you saw with Stavern Wilder. Stavern really had that high guard, trying to find his way onto the inside and just trying to not let those jabs tag him up. So with that jab to the body and the right uppercut, which is a great combination, I'm glad to see Keenan using it. He's got dominance already of the round. He can control Marble and decide how this fight is going to go to. Now he can dictate the pace. He can be the general of the ring. And it's up to Marble right now to score a more effective and clean shot, whether it's a right hook up top, maybe a left uppercut to the head, something, you know, even a power shot will give him this round back, and he can really dictate the pace of the fight. But now that Keenan's established that dominance, you see him now trying to use the jab. If it was me, what I'll do is I'll take a walk around the park a little bit. I would like to see if Marble really has the ability to cut off the ring. Let's see if also another thing Keenan does is if he keeps rotating in circles, like maybe rotate to his left and then rotate to his right, or if he's just going backwards, because with a power, with a power fighter and a fighter that likes to cut the ring off, that's their main objective, is to get you to just walk straight back. So let's see what happens here. So good rotation there from Keenan, but notice he makes a mistake here, and I'm gonna point this out. And this is something a lot of inexperienced outside fighters do. Once they've gotten that separation, they walk back into them. So watch how he does this. He gets on the outside, cool, boom. Instead of him walking back in, he should wait for Marble to keep walking and try to cut the ring off. He should have circled back the other way and wait for Marble to come in and take a pot shot, then use your jab. You then maybe set up a power shot to the head, or maybe a power straight right down the middle, or a power shot downstairs to the body. There's a lot of options that you have once you get some separation and you're an outside fighter like Bradley can be. So boom, just with that jab to the head followed by the uppercut, Duran's got the momentum back just that quickly. And now also look to the positioning of the ring. I like the wide camera angle, just saying Marble, not that there's anything wrong with close, but I think the wide angle will give you a better idea of how your opponent can move around the ring. But you see here, he has his back across the ropes, and this is a good position for him to be in. Keenan circles out to the side. Marble cuts the ring off really nicely there, but he doesn't stick close enough to him to where he can't, you know, circle back the other way. So we're gonna let this play out for a little bit. We'll do a little less poaching and see how this one plays out. Good counter for Bradley, being able to step back and counter the jab that Marble was looking to throw. Jab straight to the body, really nice. Marble showing some excellent defense here. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. Also, look how these guys are mixing up their punches. They're doing a lot better than what most guys do. Keenan's being smart here, looking for his shots, trying to pick good shots. When you get hit in the body, it's just pretty much pointless to throw a combination because it's automatically going to miss. That's just usually how it goes. Good uppercut on the inside.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Keenan's doing really well here. I would like to see him. There it goes. Beautiful counter. He's sticking out that jab. And he's trying to put something behind the jab every time. I like what I'm seeing right now from both of them. Both of them's fighting a solid fight. Both of them's doing well, trying to cut the ring off. Good idea to use the jab there. Once again, the jab and lands. Double jab comes back from Keenan. Now this is where it gets bad. Whoa, whoa. Recording's messing up a little bit, but this is where it gets bad. As Bradley, this is a perfect opportunity for you to land another counter, because right now Duran's trying to establish the fact that he has to be the bully on the inside. So I would have looked to block a couple of these punches, even if I took one or two. I'll wait for one of these opportunities to where I can step to the side and hit a counter, or just get Marble's timing down. It's not worth sitting there exchanging with the more powerful fighter. So this little skirmish here, like we said, the recording messes up a little bit, but this little skirmish here shouldn't have happened. He gets hit with the jab. Then you're going to see double jab out from Keenan, which is good. Then they just kind of both trading, or both looking for offense. A lot of uppercuts from both of them. Okay, Marble's recording got messed up a little bit here, but it's too much trading here. You gotta know when to be defensive and when to be offensive. With Bradley, even though you don't want to fall behind in the punch numbers against the power puncher, you gotta really look for counter opportunity. That's how you're gonna be able to take the advantage. So good counter from Keenan at the end of that round to take the advantage and land another clean and effective shot. I thought that Keenan boxed fairly well that round, but once again, just Marble having the stronger punches. That round might have went to Marble, and also he did have some clean and effective jabs that scored, and he did work the 1-2 in the body really well early on. So we're going to continue. We're going to go ahead and push this out. This could be a draw. This is one of those fights that it could really just be a swing round, because that first round was very even, and also this round was very even. It really just depends on what you like. I thought Keenan's activity level was a lot better that round also. So we'll see what we get here. Keenan once again looking for that same start that he had last time. He works the jab downstairs to the body and then looks for the uppercut. Saw him using the jab a couple of times to try to score the first shot. And now it looks like Marble's trying to get an uppercut to split through the middle to see if it lands. Okay, he steps back. Pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of opportunities here to where Bradley can be using the hook also, because you know he does favor those uppercuts, but there's a lot of times where he has those hooks downstairs to the body open. Good straight right hand down the middle from Keenan, and then followed by the right uppercut from Duran. So this is solid work from both of them right now. Jab uppercut. He's just exchanging again. Notice how he's having a lot of success with that left hook. Good power straight down the middle, man. This is some good trading going on. This is a slugfest right now. Nice uppercut from Duran.
Halfway mark of this round.
Good hook downstairs to the body. Keenan's scoring very effectively now. There it is, that left hook to the body. Now he's working the hooks. I think he's found that opening from when he landed that left hook. Now he's working well. Good job. Get on the outside. Use the jab. You see him really picking his shots well here. Now, just to help Marble out a little bit here, because when somebody's having success like this and you keep walking into shots, you really just need to step back and reset. Get out of range. Get your blocking together, get yourself together, and you notice he's working the outside. So you really have to be careful of how you're coming in, and you're walking into a lot of shots. Pump block a couple of times, reset, maybe look for the jab, or look for an opportunity to sidestep one of these punches instead of just walking into things. Marble really needs to get Keenan's timing down right now, and he really needs to take a step back. There's nothing wrong with taking the time to reset as an inside fighter and look to work the outside, but right now Keenan's doing a really good job. That trade once again with the uppercut, I guess it could be worth it at times, but you really need to try to look for more clean and effective shots. So he's taking a couple of shots here he could have avoided by just doing what he did earlier, which is stepping back and blocking and waiting until he's in space to do his work. So let's go back into the third round. Uppercut misses. Good jab, uppercut, right hook. Okay. Now they're just basically trading back and forth. Good uppercut. Once again, you're seeing it again. I'm going to back this up just a little bit because I want you guys to see what I'm seeing. Both of them are trading when they're not in space or trading at the wrong times. You land a good effective offense already. That trade right there was fine. But then you're going to see this here. Good uppercut to the body. Uppercut lands, and then you're going to see Keenan trying to throw another punch afterwards. Just be defensive, look for the block, continue to try to block shots. It's not trying to trade with the heavier fighter. This is going to end up costing him because he's going to break down, he's going to lose more health as the fight goes on just because Marble hits harder. Good counter right there from Keenan, and nice straight downstairs to the body. But so far it's been a pretty good fight, pretty even fight. I do think that Keenan's up after that round. Should be 2 rounds to 1 for Keenan. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, that second round could have been a toss-up round. Duran's activity level did fall off, so it could have went either way. But just because of the power difference. But Keenan's boxing really effective right now on the outside. Uppercut to the body. See him looking for that left uppercut now. Good double straight right there. Nice sidestep counter from Keenan. He's boxing a masterpiece right now. Good right hook there from Marble. A little bit of lag. Good uppercut. See, these exchanges are small, but these are the scoring shots. Good straight. Wow, that was a nice combination. He threw a straight right, followed by the right uppercut and then a left hook, and that scored really well. That was a nice combination from Keenan. Bradley's doing good work right now, but he's working really hard to win these rounds. Like, he's using a lot of stamina, and there's a lot of opportunities here to where he could cut the ring, he could move and circle better if instead of going to his right, if he moves to his left more. Because I notice most of the time Keenan is just moving to his right, and Marble's able to cut the ring off. Right there, once again, he realizes it. He's going to back straight up, and he's going to keep trying to circle right. Hopefully he goes to his left here. But once again, there it is, back to his right. I think he'll have a lot more room if he keeps moving to his left. But this is good boxing. Right now, Marble's taking a lot of damage. Still walking into shots. There's a couple of ways that you could get onto the inside and get onto the inside cleanly. Step back and wait for something to miss. Like, you really don't have to keep plowing forward and taking shots and taking shots and taking shots. Keenan's moving to his right. Give yourself a little bit of room. Use the jab, maybe step back a couple of times, and then wait to where you can dash in, or you could come in behind the jab, or look for a power straight downstairs to the body. If you do that while Keenan's not punching, you can really set yourself up to go to work on the inside. So a power straight downstairs to the body. Keenan will buckle. You'll see him miss a couple of shots. Then you could just work like a left uppercut to the body, right hook combination. You can even go with the right uppercut and then maybe bring the left hook, or maybe a straight or a jab upstairs. There's a couple of possibilities you have there when you're plowing forward like this. Take a look at Marble's health also. He's taking a lot of damage here from a guy who's not a power puncher. So it's a close fight, but like I said, also notice how hard Keenan aka Bradley's how hard he's working to win the rounds.
He's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Once again in space, good jab. Keenan is working well, man. Now he's got him hurt. I find a lot of times when players get hurt, you know, their blocking tends to get better, especially when it's really, really low. Shout out to the homie Relax. Downstairs to the body, man. He's working. He's boxing a masterpiece this round. He's really taking control of this fight. Marble's on the defensive now. Let's talk about this real quick. You need to be moving at this point. You need to circle to your left or look for a counter opportunity. The lack of counter punching from Marble is really making the combinations from Timothy Bradley extremely effective. It's making it so effective to the point where he can't even mount any offense or win any of these trades. And like I said, it's only the 4th round. You got about 6 rounds left to go. Try to conserve some stamina here if you're Bradley. Yeah, you're dominating. Maybe you could get the knockout. Not the knockout, but the knockdown. You know, there's a lot of possibilities here. I'll play it a little bit more conservative since I'm already up on points and I'm doing a lot of work, and I'm always worried about late games. So instead of me trying to get the knockdown, you guys may disagree. I would just work and continue to work and continue to do damage. Save us some stamina for the next round, and then later in the rounds, maybe look for the knockout. So I think he might be going for it a little bit too early. Missing with the power shots now. Marble's getting his health back. He's regenerating. He's getting good again. So he's got his bearings back around him. Jab, uppercut. Like I said, he's working really, really well. Keenan's doing a good job.
And that is your ability to make your man miss. Now what his opponent has.
Doing a really good job here. So that was a good ending to that 4th round. This is an action-packed fight, man. This fight could really be going in either direction, but he's found the tools to take over. But notice how Marble has 96% stamina, so he's not taking, you know, he's not in a bad position at all. He can mount a comeback in any time. What can Marble do right now to take the advantage of this fight? Let me get a quick sip of water right here because I'm talking a lot. Marble right now really just needs to change his strategy up. It's just walking in, taking shots. It's dangerous strategy. Once again, that jab to the body scores for Keenan. Now he can dictate the pace. Notice how he's pretty much putting his game plan into play every round. Pretty much the same habits. If I was Marble, you know he's going downstairs for a jab to the body, step back and hit him with a counter. Like, Marble really has to start working on his counter punches. He has to learn to sidestep and also backstep.
Those fights that could go either way.
It's a sloppy combination there from Marble, looking for the double straight, the same right hand. You can't throw a straight right hand and then a right uppercut at the same time. It's gonna get you out of range. It's gonna be slow. She probably went for a straight right hand to the body, followed by a left hook to the body. That would have been a lot more effective. Marble misses with another combination there. Keenan's just working him now. Good pot shotting.
Solid effort by Roberto Duran.
Once again, Marble's just not in the proper space. He's not in his punching range, and he's leading off with shots that aren't good. He's leading off with uppercuts and straights when he's not even that close to Bradley. He's always moving, so he's going to keep taking damage like this as long as this continues. Good right hook there from Marble. Good straight right hand. Good jab. These are some excellent trades onto the inside here. I would have liked to see an uppercut there from Keenan. That's what I was thinking. Now he's working. That's how you should be on the outside. Use that speed. Nice uppercuts there from Keenan. Nice uppercuts. Uppercuts are really keeping him on the outside, and it's forcing Marble to, you know, watching his head snap back like that. He's really gonna struggle. Gonna let this one play out a little bit.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Good uppercut there. Keenan's just working that uppercut nicely. See, Marble's trying to use his head movement as an adjustment, but it's not going to work. Head movement's not that effective on this game. Okay, right here. See, Bradley just gave up his advantage. The fact is that he had Marble chasing him this whole time. He's been pot-shotting the hell out of Marble for like the last 2 rounds. Him coming forward right here and trading with Marble while his back is up against the ropes and knows Marble's health is full. This is giving Marble a chance to get into the round and also to knock down Timothy Bradley. You just need to be on the outside. Continue to wait for Marble to keep walking into your shots. Just keep using your offensive ability from the outside. There's no reason to be on the inside right now. So this is a mistake here from Keenan.
What an uppercut.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bradley was really hurt from that combination. And I think that's the main reason he wasn't throwing back as much. Marble's very sloppy with these combinations. Work the body, take a step back, and really just wait. Like, a lot of times you have openings if you're just patient. Also, Marble on the inside, he could be baiting Bradley into throwing. Step in and then step out. There's a lot of, adjustments that you can make before you just dive in. You got to make sure you're timing it right. And it looks like he's just going to continue plowing forward. And now he's not even cutting the ring off. He's pretty much following him.
Nowhere to be found.
Oh, got a little bit of a lag spike here.
There's the combo to the body.
So Keenan is really dominating right now. He's got full control of this fight. He's got full control of this fight. Since round 1, it's pretty much been a shutout. Keenan is boxing an educated fight, and we talked about the things that Marble could do in order to keep this, to try to change this. A couple of adjustments he can make. And let's talk about what Keenan can do to keep this lead established, because like I said, I'm pretty sure he's getting low on stamina. Guys. A little sick here. What Keenan can do is just keep, like I said, keep on the outside, keep pot shotting, and keep using the uppercut, because that uppercut is doing a lot of damage. And he can rely on his block a little bit. He could take this round off if he wanted to. Go into a little bit of defense. Good straight right hand, left uppercut, sidestep, left hook out there from Timothy Bradley. This is excellent work, man. He's working, like I say, he's boxing an educated fight right now. Nice counter right hook. I like the way he slipped that punch. Double right hook up there from the top from Marble. Marble's trying to let his hands go now. Now he's in proper punching range. I would like to see maybe the left uppercut, straight right hand downstairs to the body. That might get Duran back some momentum, but right now Keenan's just putting the pressure on, but he's getting hit a lot more in this round. Marble's getting extra aggressive. Good right hook. Nice doubled right hook. Okay, see, there you go. Reset. Take your time. Now use the jab. I should have threw the jab to the head. Should have threw the jab to the head there instead of to the body. Good jab downstairs.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work Duran.
That left uppercut from Marble could really be a factor if he uses it. It will split right up through the guard. It will catch him every time because of the direction that he's walking into. I would like to see the left uppercut more. Counter left uppercut there from Timothy Bradley. Gets him into the bell ringer state. When the guy's in the bell ring, this is a real good opportunity to continue to pot shot him if he keeps throwing. Good job by Keenan recognizing that. Jab straight. Good counter there from Bradley. Keenan's boxing a masterpiece, man. That's all I can really say at this point. Counter left hook downstairs to the body. Really nice. Marble's taking a lot of damage, man.
Duran's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad guy.
This is becoming a shutout at this point. This is really becoming a shutout at this point. Let's keep it going though. Let's keep it pushing.
That's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
How do you break out of this then? How do you break out of this mode?
Good uppercuts downstairs to the body. Marble's pouring it on now. He keeps leading off with these uppercuts though. That's the bad thing. He needs to use the jab, and then once you get onto the inside, then you can go to work with the combinations. But he's not, like I say, he's following Keenan. Look how Keenan has not been in the corner since like round 3.
You have to get a hold of yourself. You have to listen to me, and you have to find a way.
Good uppercuts downstairs. Now he's on the inside. See how the jab set that up? Now he could really go to work if he wanted to right there. He just got to stop following. He's got to cut the ring off. Marble's position in the ring is bad. And he needs more left hooks. If he throws more left-handed shots instead of always going for the right-hand bombs, then he can really set up his right hand if he uses his left more. He's not using his left enough. Good uppercuts there. I think Marble's. Oh, I think Keenan's hurt. Keep pouring it on, Marble. This is good. Downstairs to the body. Those hooks downstairs to the body can help him take advantage of this. Good left hook up top. Keenan's definitely hurt. Little side step, right uppercut, maybe a jab straight downstairs to the body will be opportune here for Marble. Looks like he's gonna get that. He's gonna be able to recover now. So I think right now he's good, but he was definitely hurt.
Some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show up.
Good uppercut there from Keenan. This is good work from both guys. This is good exchanges on the inside. It's just a lot of the work is good. It's just sloppy.
Can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Guys got to remember defense first. Good counters. Look at that counter jab, man. That was really nice.
One coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter.
I still get that. I thought Marble did a lot better that round, getting on the inside and doing his work. But I do believe Keenan still won that round. Let's see what the scorecards say here in a second. Go ahead and skip this. See what we got here. Yeah, I could see that round going to Marble, but I still thought Keenan won it. Some good counter punches from him. Good counter. Let's see how this one plays out for the rest of the round now. Good right hook.
Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Roberto Duran.
Nice combination to the body. That's exactly what he needs. He's pushing him off now. He's getting annoyed by this separation. Good work from. Look at these uppercuts, man. But he's not doing as much damage as he was before.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Oh, that left hook had to hurt.
Doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Marble's really getting off some good offense now.
One to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly, because it just
good counter there from Keenan. Keenan's really boxing effectively with the straight right hand. The straight right hand has really kept Marble at bay along with that uppercut.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done.
Nice right uppercut. Look at the uppercuts, how they're really just giving Bradley the advantage that he needs. Good counter.
Does nicely to work on his own. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tim Bradley.
There you go. There you go. Damn, Keenan's just giving him hands right now. Good left hook. That was a patient, nice, solid left hook.
Eyes up there.
Seems like Keenan's just trying to survive this round. He's got to be tired at this point. I think all that work he did is starting to affect him. He's tired.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious.
I don't know how this one's gonna end, guys. Just keep pushing. I didn't look at the scorecards. I just kind of edited it in.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights.
This straight right hand from Marble. Now he's cutting the ring off. You saw him sidestep there. That's how he was able to get so close to him. Cut the ring off. There you go. Good jab. There it is. That's how you got to do it, Marble. If you've been doing that since the beginning of this fight, this will not have lasted as long as it did. Keenan goes down from the left uppercut. Man, you saw that side step. Instead of following him, he cut the ring off, then used the jab to get on the inside. and he just kept going. He kept using his offense, and that was everything he needed to do since the beginning. Keenan using that full 9 count to try to get some time off the clock, but that's how you got to cut the ring off.
Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
He was patient, he sidestepped, he did everything right there, and that's why he was able to get the knockdown. And you see Keenan using that uppercut. So cutting the ring off. Good work downstairs to the body. See, he's finally paying off. You know, this movement to the right has finally caught up to him, and once again he gets his chin checked by the right uppercut. But the main reason Keenan's getting tagged with these shots now is because he's not countering. He's used a lot of stamina from earlier, and he's not moving to his left. He's always moving to his right. He's moving in the same direction all the time. And for an orthodox fighter, you want to be moving to your left anyway. So this same movement, I think Marble's finally caught on to it, and also the fact he hasn't been knocked down from all this work that Keenan's done is really giving him a chance to come back in this fight. Well, Marble's boxing like he's got some common sense now. Maybe Keenan's beat some common sense into him. Nice jab straight downstairs to the body. Left hook for work. Left uppercut, he felt that one. He's going down. Now he could just pretty much let his hands go. That's another knockdown. Another hook. This is good work. I'm not sure if Marble had this all planned out, which I doubt. But now he's doing what he should have been doing since round 1. Making Keenan paid for his predictable movement, cutting the ring off, using the jab, and then letting his hands go whenever Bradley is trying to exchange with him. And just being first is really giving him a lot of opportunities. Also, the hook to the body is really done well for him there too. Now it's just pretty much done for Keenan. Keenan shouldn't even be looking to trade with him at this point. I think that's going to be the end of it, because if I'm not mistaken, that was like, what, the 4th, maybe the 5th knockdown? All in 1 round. Keenan just threw this lead. If you knew already when you started clinching, at the end of that round, once you started clinching, you gave information to Marble that you're hurt really badly. So that's going to be the end of it. So it was a good job of Marble picking up the aggression, cutting the ring off, using the jab, and both of them fought a really good and solid fight. If you guys found this helpful and you'd like to see future videos like this, whether it's from Marble or somebody else, and you think it can help you out and you have a capture card, just go ahead and let me know. And just upload the video unlisted to YouTube, send me the video link, and I'll break you down your fight just like this too. But great fight to both of these guys, good work. I hope these tips helped you guys out. It's been your boy, Fight Night's Finest, the Sophie Commentator, and I'm off this. Peace!